Welcome back. NBC Insider now. Milwaukee firefighters are getting some high-profile help for their annual warm-up winter campaign.
Hi, I'm Dave Eigenberg from Chicago Fire on today's TMJ4. Firefighters like the team here in Milwaukee can do their job every day because they have the right protective gear, just like this coat. The same goes for school kids. That's why I'm proud of Milwaukee Fire Department's Warm Up Winter Initiative. Your donations help provide warm winter coats to thousands of Milwaukee public school children so they can be better students every day. To help the Milwaukee Fire Department warm up school children in your community, visit warmupwinter.org.
And you'll be seeing that public service announcement quite a bit running here on today's TMJ4. This year's warm-up winter campaign will provide coats for about 2,500 Milwaukee school children this year. Captain John Litchford, Lieutenant Skylar Belot, and Lieutenant Brian Gardner are here this afternoon to talk a little bit more about all of that. Gentlemen, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Captain, you were there when our guy was hanging out at the firehouse. What was he like? Was it fun having him around?
Actually, he was a very down-to-earth, laid-back individual who really wanted to communicate and meet the individuals on the fire department.
Yeah.
He spent a lot of time just communicating. We had him for a pizza dinner, and actually a really nice guy.
I think we've got some of the video too of when you guys were hanging out. Then, did you give him any rookie treatment? You know, what is it, light bulbs in the
Absolutely.
in the boots
we
and all
put
that?
him through the standard run
right?
of the flower in the bed and water traps. He seemed to enjoy it.
As long as we're talking about it, let me ask you just real quick. I mean, how close to real life is what we see on Chicago Fire? Not that close, right?
A little bit of a stretch,
Yeah,
but
all right. It's a drama.
They get their stories from somewhere, and there's usually a little bit of truth to a lot of things.
Let me ask you guys, this is a campaign that you started a few years ago, helping provide coats for children in Milwaukee. You know, obviously your first duty is to protect them, to keep them safe and all that, but this is part of your outreach as well. Tell me why it's important.
Yeah, we saw a need for kids in Milwaukee public schools where they're less privileged, and in order to get them to school so they even have the chance in the first place to be successful, we saw a need for them to have those coats so that they get there and be warm and show up to class in the first place. So this was a great opportunity that came up a few years back, and we've been able to provide coats for 5,000 students in 11 schools so far.
And Brian, you guys are out there, you're actually collecting money, and then you go out and buy the coats, but that, you know, it's a way for you to not only make contact with the kids, but also with the community. They see you out there trying to help out as well.
Absolutely, and the community has been very generous this past year. Anytime they see us out on the streets, they always want to know what's it for, what are we helping out with, and they're very happy.
Well, when you guys got the boots out, right, it's tough for people to walk by that and not throw in.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, that is really tough to walk by that boot.
Yeah.
We use it for what we can, and like we said, we raised over $90,000 this year from the citizens of Milwaukee, and that's fantastic, and all that money goes right back to the children of Milwaukee.
Well, thank you guys. Thanks for coming today. Thanks for everything you're doing. And for more information here on the warm-up winter campaign with the Milwaukee Fire Department, we have set up a link on our website, tmj4.com. And David Eigenberg's day job, you can catch him on Chicago Fire tonight. That's 9 o'clock right here on today's TMJ4.